Hello, everybody. Yesterday, once again, it's May 6th. Yesterday was terrible. So I had invited my friend over to do a little bit of a test on Cosmos so he can walk through the world. I can walk through the world with him. I had a headset, he had a headset. We were going to confirm that multiplayer worked. And and the wrist menu, and he could see my avatar through the wrist menu and things like that. In the middle of me and him having a conversation, because we were having issues, I was having issues with the materials. The materials weren't transitioning over from Blender to Unreal Engine properly, probably because I had too big of an emission on some of the materials. But in the middle of that, Claude completely deleted the entire scene, like just the entire scene, deleted all of it. That was a nuke option that I had put in Claude if we kept going around in circles and spinning our heels and it didn't work. And I guess I didn't specify, because the moment we figured out what the issue was with the materials, Neo figured out what was wrong with the materials. So I had one agent that figured it out, and so I started working with him. On the other end, Claude or James was like, okay, this still isn't working. And so I turned around, had a conversation with my friend. When I turned back around, all I see is skybox. no cathedral, no structure at all, just all gone. Yeah, and didn't save a previous session, so it was just gone. So anyway, I'm spending today trying to just get it in here, get it working. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just need something in here so that I can, at this point, just test it out. But yeah. And so all these other things are going on. Like Claude is just partnered with SpaceX. I'm not going to have the same 5-hour limits. I won't hit these rate limits that I was hitting. Opus will have better API usage, like a big partnership on their end, which is great. There's some other things coming out with God, I forgot what it's called, something Hog. Claude Design is still doing really well. I mean, OpenAI has some features that drop that are really nice. The world's still moving, the world's still spinning, and no one's paying attention. So yeah, today I'm pretty much just working on that, just getting the scene together. Like I said before, the UI and the UX is like one of the most important things for me. And it seems to be one of the hardest things in terms of designing a product. So yeah, we're gonna keep on this and see what happens. Still May 6th. I think I made one video earlier, editing, creating the scene, because it got deleted yesterday when I was working with Q. Couldn't get the scene to like really work the way I wanted to. Oh shoot, this is disgusting. But I've been working on it today, and when I tell you, it's one of my most beautiful pieces of work that I've ever made, for sure. Like the world that I've built for Kosmos right now, the home world, is gorgeous. Now, when it comes to designer, like I honestly understand, especially if I get a team, like Cosmos, the home world's gonna be redesigned, 100%. When I design worlds personally as a 3D designer, or even when I started doing 3D architecture, I always built worlds that, were cinematic, that took you somewhere that you've never been before. That was like my whole goal. You always had to go somewhere where you haven't been. A scene that would like put you in arrest. You would be placed in awe if just for a brief moment the music comes down, like you just are in a dream world. Like that's the type of world I like to design. I'm probably going to get something where people are like, hey, this is terrible. Like, this isn't what the users want. We need to build something else, which is cool. But I will say, what me working with Blender, working with Claude and Perplexity have built is absolutely gorgeous. And I can like give you a little bit of it, not too much, because I'm gonna wait until I move it in VR to move it in VR before I do the full demo. What are you doing? Oh, that's why I was like, why are you doing that? But just to give you like a little show. Yeah, I was about to say it can't go that way. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, so like, oh God. Like the floors, the reflections, the bronze columns, like all this isn't done. There's different couches. That menu is gonna go, so don't worry about that. But like, this place is gorgeous. Like, and then you have this planet floating here, which we're gonna push the planet back. I think it's a little too close, but the planet, when you actually do the thing, it has a rotation on it. An animation, so it's actually moving also, like slowly. I'm gonna play some music. We've got some plants and stuff, so it's like a beautiful scene, and I'm really proud of this. Now, once again, I know it's not going to be the final scene, but in terms of like the first opening of what Kosmos can be, until I hire some like game designers that actually take this to the next level, this is absolutely stunning. And with my normal Blender background, it would have taken me 100%, like 2-3 months to put something kind of like this together. This we were able to put together in 2 days, maybe 2 days. Then it got deleted, but the materials were bad anyway, and then we were able to get it together. I think I'm gonna go back and see the Michael Jackson movie again for the third time. And honestly, like the reason I like that movie so much, one, I have been a Michael Jackson fan since I was a kid. Since I discovered who Michael Jackson was, he always had this mysteriousness to him, but also this level of greatness. He was always different from like the other artists. Like he was always different from the other artists that I knew. And it was his dancing and his singing and his music was catchy, and then you get older and just recognize how great he is, like the greatest. But I just enjoy watching his work. Like Michael is who we all aspire to be. Like he is who we all aspire to be in terms of what I mean by that is like whatever we are, well, not everybody, let me correct myself, not everybody, but like whoever we are, whether we're a developer, whether we're a designer, whether we're athlete, track and field football, whether we're politician, scientist, like some of us would like to be as great in our field as Michael was when it came to entertainment. And so it's so inspiring watching that. I'm about to cut it anyway. We're going to catch up, see what's next. And then we're going to catch up and see what's next. And then we're going to get ready to work on some of this stuff tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. And then do as much as we can Thursday. I've got to test quite a bit of stuff, and then on Friday jump back into drop.